My name is Anne Lau, and I make sculpture. I use a lot of different methodologies to do that, and weaving and textiles are a big part of that. There was a long stretch of time where I wasn't making work as an artist. I taught myself to weave, and then I went and began to study at a small weaving school in northern Vermont, and the second summer that I was there, I was weaving linen on this really incredible 18th century loom, and I kind of had an epiphany that if I could make something that looks like this, then now I don't just want to make it, I want to kind of reflect on it as a thing and as a material and as a process and a method. And so it was really from that moment where I found my own kind of métier or way to make something where I didn't have to begin with sculpture, but where I could come at it obliquely from the margins of a different discipline. And then from that, I can enter into it and then it can bloom. Any work of mine often begins in something very tiny, fleeting moments where my attention will kind of get caught on that object, or it'll get caught on something mysterious about it, or something that I really want to understand about it, or something eccentric about it, and then kind of unravels from there, I think. I'm interested in kind of the histories of functional objects, because they immediately cite themselves either within the space of the domestic or the space of the body. They express so much evidence of the conditions of how humans are living, and because they're human, then I think they're also connected to these decisions that people make around, ornamentation or taste that has a lot to do with our unconscious and with desire. I'm really interested in the encyclopedic skill and virtuosity of cloth that was woven in Europe prior to industrialization, when everything was spun, woven, and dyed by hand. As a weaver, I look at this cloth and it's overwhelming to imagine the level of skill that it required to make that object. When I'm working in the studio by myself, I work at a loom weaving cloth. You're just totally present because your hands and your body are attuned, because you're using your feet and your hands, and you're attuned to the exact cloth that you want to weave. So there's all of these kind of small micro adjustments that are happening. Your mind can't be elsewhere other than being really present. That's how I found my way back to making work as an artist, was like through this material practice. Even if I devoted every hour of my life, there would still be so much that I don't know. And I like kind of existing in that place of always kind of being at the bottom of the mountain of the things that I could learn.